What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Hyper Vibe. D, I heard you went to the Baltimore Comic Con. What's going on? Can you fill us in on that?
Who, me? Go to the Baltimore
Yeah,
Con?
man.
Yep. Yep.
Would you consider that the biggest con of all, or is there anything bigger?
No, they got awesome cons and they got mega cons. You know what I'm saying? That's just the Baltimore con. So, not,
Nice.
not. I was out there over the weekend. Um, Mixed feelings, mixed results. As far as the grading was concerned, I couldn't have been happier. Out of like maybe the 35 submissions that I submitted this time for Baltimore, it was not one of my biggest. It's kind of like mid range or whatever. Usually I have used like maybe 50, 60 books to submit. This time it was only 35 for the simple fact that I didn't stock up because I wasn't sure if they were going to have it until like the last minute. Because if I known they were going to do it, I would have been slowly getting my weight up as far as books are concerned.
Yeah. So basically, what D's talking about was CGC was on site at the con. For the past few years, they haven't been there. They've been kind of revamped their business model to where you can, the artist, I guess, gets flown into their facility. You mail your books in, they get signed and graded or graded and get sent back. But now that the fact they're back on site, it's got to make a ton of people happy. And the fact that I know you have used it in the past and actually schooled me to it. I've used it in the past, had a great time doing it. Drop your books off on Friday, get them back Sunday. Is that correct?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, my books were done like Saturday afternoon.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's even better. So yeah, I mean, it's a great event to where if CGC is on site doing on site grading, I mean, if any collector that wants to see what your books pan out at, what the quality or subjective value of that book is, hit up Baltimore Comic Con. I mean, Dee's got some stories we're going to share with you guys today, so stay tuned. It's going to be great. So with that said, dude, you got to fill me in. Like, what was it like? Were the lines long? What happened? Like, what time did you get there?
No, I mean, I got to Baltimore like Thursday, kind of stayed overnight so I could
Okay.
be ready to, drop the stuff off when the doors open because, it ended up being some sort of welfare line that, you
Jesus.
have to stand in front of the CGC booth. But a dealer friend of mine assisted me in getting in a little bit early.
Cool.
And I was able to get in line a little bit early. But, as usual, when it comes to CGC, there's always some sort of buffoonery. There's always some sort of shenanigans. I have a whole slew of stories to tell besides just the grading. We'll get to that. But first off, it was like they had a situation where they started accepting books about noon on Friday.
Okay.
And that was mostly like for maybe dealers or not VIPs, but guests or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, people were standing there already for like 30 or 40 minutes and they come out, some guy comes out with his little knapsack or whatever, like, yeah, we'll open up in about like 6 minutes, 15 minutes or whatever. So everybody's
Jesus.
kind of waiting there patiently. There's a little line that's grown. And then once they opened up, there was like a little bit of calamity about where to stand at. Other people who already got their submissions already loaded into the system over here, or people have to go through the whole process over here. There was a little bit of shucking and jiving with that. And then the worst thing of all is that, hey, look, it says they were getting ready to let in the VIPs, the people who get in the door early, right? Because you have general admission, and then you got VIP. If you get VIP, you can get on the show floor early, like maybe 30 minutes early or something like that. Right?
Oh, okay.
Right. So they came, and all these people in line, they came and says, hey, when the VIPs come in, you have to get in back of them.
What?
Yeah. And I'm like, wow, that's really messed up because you could have said that when you saw the line kind of mounting
Forming.
already. You don't
Right.
tell somebody like 5 minutes before something's going to happen and they've been standing there for like an hour that something's going to happen that you could go to the rear march, right? So there was, some arguing and back and forth going on with that. I got extremely, extremely lucky. I mean, right when they said, yep, this is it. This is where we're cutting off the line. I was actually at the damn counter to submit my books.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's funny you mentioned VIP. I did have a VIP package at Baltimore once. I think it was the first or second year I came down to visit you. And yes, we can get on the show floor early. That I remember, 30 minutes early. But we were not allowed to go to CGC and cut the line. That was never in that agreement. So they must have changed something.
Yeah, I mean, they even had like artists, guests,
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. They
Uh-huh.
had to get behind those people, right? It was crazy. You know,
Wow.
I wasn't necessarily agitated about the fact that they did that. I was just agitated that you didn't give the people there who were already standing there for almost 30, 40 minutes a decision that did they want to stand there and wait and take a chance or just come back later.
Right.
That's what I had an issue with, right?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily that they were doing it, that they're trying to, respect the VIPs. People paid $70 more for a little complete VIP package and all kinds of stuff like that.
The common courtesy went away.
Yeah, common courtesy. Yeah. So, and then I got books back. You know, I'm not sure if the you want the good news or the bad news first.
Let's go with the bad news first.
The bad news is that
Oh, or hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's pause for a quick second. All right, we'll keep on pausing. Do you really want to say this? And has anything been resolved yet? Because you can edit all
no,
this out, but
nothing been
so
resolved.
yeah, you might want to just say, "Hey, I got a charge I'm investing," because if they see this out there, I don't want CGC slow playing with your money, bro. I know you can sue and the credit card company's gonna fight on your behalf, but you know how people can get, bro. They'll slow pay a motherfucker, bro. So maybe you got to be careful how you state it.
I
But
mean,
we can pick up whenever you're ready.
I don't care. I really don't
Oh,
care, right?
okay,
So
all right.
so the thing is that some people
Uh-huh.
kind of sandbag the value of their books when they put them in the CGC because it's in different tiers, right?
Right,
You have the modern tier, you have like what's the other tier? The modern, high value, unlimited value, the little
right,
different
right,
tiers,
right,
right? The
right,
different tiers, right? Higher tier you go, higher money you pay, right? So
right.
if you sandbag and undervalue the books, that means you don't pay as much, right? Well,
Correct.
yep, I sandbag a few of them just to see, and then they pushed them up, which is understandable.
Wow.
They pushed them up. Some of them came up to ultimate value. Like, I'll show a couple. Because once it goes up to not ultimate but unlimited value, they actually charge you 4% of what the book
Mm-hmm.
is worth, or their whatever they gauge as a fair market value,
Right,
along with the grading fees, right?
right.
So what ended up happening on one of the books, they ended up, to the best of my knowledge, it seemed that they fat fingered one of the numbers in the book,
Okay.
right? So let's say that if the book was worth $4,000, they would charge you 4% of $4,000 along with the grading fee, which is, a couple $100, something like that.
Right.
Man, these jokers end up charging me $3,000 in grading fee for one book.
One book.
One book, $3,000.
Which book was this?
I'll show it to you. But
Oh,
anyway, so I thought this was like kind of like, so when they do that, they send you like emails or something like that, giving you fair warning that this is going up a tier based on whatever criteria, right?
okay. Yeah.
Well, in this particular case, there's no number to call, right? Because it's over the weekend.
Right.
So there's no number to call. So it just happens, right? And I'm thinking, well, it's kind of like when you kind of check into a hotel where they do a hole in your credit card, and then after you leave and pay, the hole kind of goes away.
Right.
Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? All them holes kept along with all the other fees. Next, my card, like, it says like $8,000 in charges from CGC alone. I'm like, come on,
Dude,
give me a break. So then,
you're joking.
nah, man, this is not even hyperbole, man. I can like do a screenshot possibly and show you, right?
Wow.
So I call them up, get the dudes on the phone, and these guys, and I ain't trying to talk about bad or about anybody or anything like that. This is not the intent, because they just work there. The people who are answering the phone, customer service, have no clue or understanding books. Hey, what are you calling for? Coins, money, Funko Pops, what you calling for, right?
Right. Right.
And then I'm trying to explain to them, like, man, there is no way that this book is worth $70,000 where you can charge me $3,000. You trying to
Oh,
tell me that
wow.
I graded a book that was worth damn near 100 grand that I was not aware of.
Right.
Kind of hard to believe. And then I had other books in that same tier when they bumped me up to unlimited, whatever,
Right.
that are worth more, and it's only a couple $100. And they couldn't even see that. And what happened, bro, is that the dude said, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to somebody." And it says, "Yeah, they'll look." He's on the phone with me. He says, "Hey, we'll look into it and we'll correct it." Then an hour later, I get an email saying, "Yeah, somebody looked into it and it's right."
What? Yeah. He didn't
Not
talk
once,
to anybody.
not once, but twice. I got 2 emails saying like, "Man, I had to send CGC an email says, hey, look, check it out.
Get your manager on the phone."
Yeah, man, get it together. You got 24 hours to make this right, or I'm gonna dispute every last charge from you guys because you guys is being real inconsistent. And I don't know what you guys are up to, right? But I can't hit them with the 24 hours just yet because a hurricane struck. Like, you know what? I'll give them a pass. But first thing in the morning, you best believe that I shall be on the phone with them again, and I need to talk to somebody who has a little bit more clout. Anywho. So, I mean, it'll be resolved. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I just feel,
Bamboozled?
No, it's not bamboozled, man. It's like, man, your customers are important. Just don't be just tell them any kind of stuff when they know otherwise.
Right.
And they just kept doubling down on it, right? Yes, that's right. It's like, man, there's no way. This book is not worth $70,000, right? So yeah. There was
the last time you checked on that book, not to cut you off, what was the value of that book?
Like $4,600.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Then they're
Yeah. So there was some lady that got on the phone. She was really kind. She got online. She looked at it, or like last sales or whatever. She did a little bit of simple research. She goes, yeah, I'm not really seeing that. So they gave me a trouble ticket and things of that nature. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? What I would like to do is start the music, right? Let's
start the music.
Start the music because I got stuff to show. This is going to be like the ultimate Baltimore hyper haul. Like I said, other than the invoicing stuff that I will take care of in the meantime, you know what I'm saying?
So we're doing the haul now. That's how many books you have.
We're not going to do them all. We're going to do a few, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if somebody wants to sit there for an hour or so watching us go through book. Yeah, I mean, we can have some banter and stuff. But for the most part, man, I was extremely, extremely happy. There were maybe 2 books out of the entire 35 books that I graded that like, seriously? And I kind of know why a little bit. Yeah, I kind of know why. Let me see here. 1, 2. Yeah, like maybe 2 books out of them all that was like, you know what I'm saying? But one is like it's gonna get a redo, and the other one, it just was what it was. It was pretty insignificant, right?
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, this might be a 2-part show, part A and B. I'm curious as to what he has. I haven't talked to Dean in a while. I came back. I was away for a while, which is why there was no show last week, so we apologize. But we haven't talked in a while, so I'm curious to see what he's got going on. So if we can spread this out and spread the joy and the love of collecting, let's do it. Let's cue the music, as D would say.
Yeah, cue the music.
Cue the music. Hyper holes early. It's Christmas. It's Christmas in September.
But is it October? But the thing was, I was still getting books on my doorstep as I was doing all this grading stuff.
Oh wow!
Right.
Yeah.
So this is like, man, people, man, do you even have a life? Yes, I have a life, but I have a good hobby. Right.
Right.
Let's do this. Let's go over the stuff that actually ended up on my doorstep because we kind of like in succession. Right?
Let's do that. Absolutely.
So up at night, it was on Instagram. Guys are selling books and saw some real good stuff, right? Saw some real good stuff.
Okay, let's see what this is.
This is, like I said, this one I bought in a while. Bought on Instagram.
Werewolf by Night. Love that cover. That's a classic. That's beautiful. 9.0 ducats. I know 7.5's got some ducats, so I'm not even gonna go there with a 9.0. So wow, that's a nice pickup, bro. That's a good pickup.
And then, since I was keeping the theme while I was in that little room, buying things. I'm gonna keep the theme. I'm gonna keep it going. Got another good one.
Oh, nice. Love that red. I love the classic red in these covers. That's a beauty. That's a beauty.
This is the first appearance of Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, Marvel Spotlight. Nice.
First appearance. The other one was, first appearance.
Moon Knight.
Right?
Yep.
So that's what I ended up getting on my doorstep while I was away in Baltimore.
Those are great pickups, bro. Those are nice. Those are super nice books.
So
and high grade.
Yep, extremely high grade. White pages, both of them.
Wow.
Off white, whatever. So then, remember a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of shows ago, that I had a bunch of raw books. I said, hey, I'm gonna get this stuff graded and stuff like that. So if people want to help us out, go back and look at some previous shows that we did. And I actually showed a lot of the books that I was going to get graded, right?
Yes, sir. I remember that show. Yeah.
So my grades, except for maybe 2 books, were spot on, if not better. Not one book came back under what I originally conservatively graded. It actually graded out high.
Nice.
So 2 books that ended up getting, that I was looking for to get 9/8 on. This is great, man. This is great.
Johnny Quest. That's a beautiful cover too. Oh man, nice. Anybody remember Johnny Quest cartoon? I love that cartoon.
So now I got 3 of these because there was another show that we did that I had gotten one.
You bought one.
And then I got 3 of them, right? Fantastic.
Wow.
Here's another one.
This guy has collection going.
Here's another one that had raw. Says, hey, let's see if it's a 9/8 candidate. Go back on the show. Not bullshitting anybody. Here you go.
Oh man. And newsstand. First appearance of Mr. Sinister. X-Men 221. Dude. How do you just hunt these in the wild? Like, how do you?
Yeah, that's all raw. Hunted them in the wild.
Wow, dude. I've got a 9/8, but it's not newsstand. It's just direct edition.
The stuff I'm showing now aren't necessarily. I guess that Mr. Sinister is a little bit pricey. It's like an 700-800 or whatever and stuff like that.
Still,
it just depends.
Yeah.
But then here's a book that I found in a while. I knew it was a 9/8. I'm not aware. Yes, there is one other newsstand of this book on the census, and it's of really no consequences, for the most part as far as money wise. But
that's a beautiful cover.
X-Men 189,
another
Phoenix
newsstand.
2, Rachel Summer.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a good pickup.
Yeah.
Good grade. Good grade.
Yeah, found that in the wild. What else? What else did I find? What else did I grade? Out?
Man, they treated you right.
Here you go.
They're like, this Joker spent some money with us, so just give him his grades.
And like I said, if you don't believe me, folks, go back to other shows. I showed these books. I said they're going to be 9/8. Still going to grade them at the con. Boom.
Long Shot. That's another great cover. Is that number 1?
No, this is number 3. First
number 3. My bad.
First appearance of Mojo.
Nice. Another 9/8.
Yep.
Good grade. Good grade.
And that's a Canadian. That's a Canadian newsstand.
Oh, nice. Long Shot 3.
Got another.
There we go. Long Shot number 2.
Nah, it's number 5.
Number 5. I can't see.
That's the glasses on.
I'm like, oh my god, glasses great glare on the damn camera.
You know what I'm saying? They actually got. I want to say they actually got like damn glasses that you can wear with no glare and all kinds of
stuff. For real?
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
Send me the link, bro. I'm gonna have to get some. And they're like like readers and stuff.
Hey, you want to get some cream of the crop stuff? You want to get it going? You want to see some?
No, take your time. Take your time. If we gotta make this a 2-part show, so
what I'm saying is I'm talking about you, the audience. You guys want to see the other stuff. That's kind of like,
my bad.
That's one of the boxes, right? I got 2, long boxes here of all the stuff that I got.
Right, did you bring your little cart to the con and put all the bucks on?
I sure did. You most definitely did. As a matter of fact, I'll put a picture of it in the deal here.
He's got this wheelbarrow, folks.
Here you go. Here's 2 more good ones. Come on, man.
Yo, you're bringing the heat, bro. Oh, dude. Giant size, 7 point. That's a damn good grade. White pages?
White pages, baby.
Oh my God, dude. Seriously. Bringing the fire. Okay, you gotta get the fire emojis going.
Well, it's not over. It's not done. Here you go.
Another one, 7.0. Dude. Guys, that's a good grade for that book. You know, I mean, there's so much garbage out there where I see a 5.5, 6.5s. 7.0s are nice copies, man. Especially when it's got that square back spine that tends to come out of alignment. Yeah. So that's a good grade for that book.
How about this one? This one will piss you off.
Dude, that's my book. X-Men 94, bro. 9.2. Coming in with the heat. Coming with the curveball. Guessing that fastball, but the heater came. Damn, dude.
Like I said, I got 35 some of my books. I'm not going to go through them. I was going to go through like the majors. But everything, like I said, most of the stuff graded out.
Wow.
Remember we talked about shenanigans and buffoonery, like damn disasters and stuff like that? Remember we talked about that?
Yes.
And I talked about that, those Spider-Man.
Yes. 8.0. Wow. That's a pricey book too. Wow. Love the red.
So that came back even with the little whatever I did too.
The dinghy.
Yeah. Let it go.
That's the one with the little crush on it, right?
No, that's not that.
No. Oh, no, that's not that one. Okay. Okay.
Here you go. Here's another good one.
That's like Christmas, dude. 7.5. First appearance of Galactus.
Found this one wild. Got this one on eBay at 3:00 in the morning on the low. Raw.
Was somebody sleeping?
Yeah, man, caught everybody sleeping. Came in there, snuck in there, did a nice little press and clean and stuff like that. Ended up doubling money on the book.
So back in the day, me and D would be on eBay scouring shit way in the morning. People be sleeping on some books, man. Like I think I picked up like a Spider-Man 2099 first appearance of Miguel Herrera. I think a 9/8 slap like $30. And that book's like a $200 book or something like that. Just people sleeping.
Got a little mountain of books here, man. But I have a damn like come crashing down. Almost I gotta keep an eye on it.
All right.
Let's see what else I got that people can recognize. Not like some things that are like overly like, eclectic. Oh, here you go. Here's a good one for you.
Hulk 181 in a 9.0. Dude, are these going your PC or are you selling these things?
Man, you know what? They're all sold. Everything is sold.
How?
All the books I'm showing you are sold. There was a dealer there. He, I'm saying I gave him kind of, first writer refusal on all the books. And, I think we'll probably have a deal done sometime, tonight, maybe, perhaps. And we'll work out the logistics of me getting the books. But, majority, if not all of this is sold to him.
Dang, bro. Well, we see them on eBay, folks, wherever he's going to.
Here's another one. I knew this was going to be what this was, but still, really nice.
Damn, that's nice. That's beautiful. 9.6. Dude. X-Men 1.
Yeah,
wow.
This is I bought this in a second generation case. It was a 9.0. I cracked it, cleaned it, sent it in. It came back at 9.2. I was still unhappy. Cracked it, cleaned it again, sent it back. Nice.
Wow. Jesus, that's determination, folks.
Yeah, I just knew the book was better, better than that. So I was not gonna let it like sit, right? Let's get a couple more in here. Here's one that I found in a while. It was pretty cheap. I didn't think this was gonna grade out even this high, but it did.
Love that cover. Love that yellow. First appearance Punisher.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
7.5. Bringing the heat. I never knew you got that one graded. That's nice. I didn't even know that you had that book. I thought you had one a while ago.
Yeah, I know. I have this on a 9.6. That's in the 960. In the PC, having a 960.
Wow.
Um,
And you got the
So-
first appearance of Mary Jane too, right? Not Mary Jane. The blonde. What's her name, dude? Gwen Stacy. You have that one, right?
I think I have that one in 9.2. I don't have that one.
Okay, that's the one I got confused about. Okay.
Yeah, I got that in the 9.2.
Okay.
So no, here's a good one. This is the one. This is the book that CGC has as they're like hitting me with a $3,000 fee. This is the one right here,
So they think that book is 70 grand.
which is not. They just fat finger. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's typing 3 o'clock in the morning at Baltimore Con, trying to get it all in the system, and you know what I'm saying? And it was an oversight. But the thing is how this whole process of going about fixing that is just kind of aggravating too. But
Gotcha.
that's
a nice book.
I cracked it. This was in another case before. I think second generation case, and it was
Nice. That's a full point grade bump.
yep.
Nice.
So, yeah,
So you cracked it, cleaned it, pressed it, the whole nine.
cracked it, cleaned it, pressed it, 09, sent it back, Baltimore. So, I mean, Baltimore treats me pretty well, other than this invoicing shenanigans and stuff like that. Man, as far as grades and stuff like that, man, I was ecstatic. I mean, I really was, man. This is like,
You did good, man. What else you got in there? What else going on?
I mean, it's mostly like pre-code horror. A lot of that funky stuff that I would show you before and stuff like that, pre-code and stuff.
It's all good. Let me see some of it.
Yeah, here's one. Here's a good one.
Crime suspense. Nice. I like that one.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
like
looking
that
for.
cover.
I'm not looking for the remote. I'm looking for the axe. Right? So this is another one that I cracked and cleaned, and
Wow. Full point. Nice.
yeah. So
Yeah, Baltimore be treating you good, bro.
yeah, man. It's like I heard like some horror stories about Heroes Con and stuff like that people got some pretty crappy grades. I was a bit nervous. It's like, hope it's not the same team, and it wasn't, man. I mean, they were really. I mean, what can I say? They were generous now, not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
they pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot one. This is one that this is actually a book I bought at the con. I didn't get it graded. I bought it there because I'm trying to get this run done. This one.
Nice. Wolverine Limited Series.
Yep, number 2. This is number 2. All right. So I actually bought this on the floor. And that was my only buy there while I was on the floor.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't trade somebody for that.
No, no. That was practically almost giving it away.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep, there's another one.
So now do you have the complete collection? Oh, nice. Newsstand. I've got that in a 9.6.
I remember this book spiked. It shot up. It was
Yeah.
like right before the Miss Captain Marvel movies or whatever came out or whatever. And then after the movies came out, like, forget that broad. And the book went down again, but
that's a cool cover though. Yeah.
Yeah. Carol Danvers becomes binary. Still a good book.
Yeah, I love that. Love that cover.
Let's see of Highness. I mean, I got a whole bunch of Vault of Horrors that graded out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? A little bit better than average in pre-code horror and stuff like that.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Nice. I love that color too.
That one.
5.5.
And then this one, kids carrying a casket.
Hey Jimmy, look what we got. What do we got, Susie? We got a coffin. All right. Let's go to the picnic.
You know what I'm saying? Alfalfa's in that box, right?
Yeah, Spanky.
Spanky. All right.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good, man. I'm not gonna go through the rest of it. It's pretty much the same. But
Nice.
those are pretty much the really really cool highlights
Well, I'm
of the
happy
show.
for you, man. I mean, I'm glad you got some good grades. I mean,
I mean, you're
that's
supposed to see that could have been you too, homie.
I got 2 books I want to get graded, possibly 3, and I'm trying to find a con where all the artists are there because they're worth triple signed, and I know they're near mints, so I just want to get them signed, and I'm not able to get to a con that have all 3 artists there, so I might have to do this individually, so it might cost me some money.
Yeah, but man, what you have to do, man, it's called like being a visionary, right? That throughout the year, I very much refrain from sending anything or mailing anything to CGC for the simple fact that if they're going to do on-site grading either in Baltimore or at Heroes Car in Charlottesville, I think it is, at Heroes Con, that I'll just go there and whatever I don't keep, I'll just sell there, right? So in this particular instance, it's like everything that I showed you plus more, all got sold. You know, the guy's gonna give me a bulk deal for it all, pretty pretty reasonable price. You know what I'm saying? Very generous offer, and probably by early next week, it'll all be gone. I don't get to enjoy it. I won't get to enjoy it for that long.
Man, you'll do it all over. You'll find the same books and the same shenanigans again. You love the hunt. You love the hunt.
Oh yeah.
You know,
it'll all happen again.
The fact that you're able to save what people don't realize that you're able to save. So guys, he's got, what'd you say? You have 35 books graded?
Yeah, grade 35 books.
So Hypervide fam, essentially you're looking at about easily $200 plus in shipping right there. So, you know, the fact that he was able to do this at the con, get him back within a couple days, do the math, you know, because for every 4 or 5 books, they're going to charge you $20 something for freight. so it just becomes kind of crazy.
Yeah,
and
no, go ahead.
No, and I was going to say, well, one, you can, without this type of service where they're on site, it's you pay to ship it there and you pay to ship it back. So it's a double hit.
Right.
So it's a lot of money.
Then you know, people are more apt to buy things from you if they have an idea.
Well, right? Yes, yeah. You want to make a deal. You're at the con. You get your books back. You know, it's Sunday, closing time. Dealers want to go, oh well, what you got? What you got? So.
Yeah, I mean, every year that this has been done, or I've done this, I've always made pretty good money, right? And like I said, all I'm gonna do is gonna take the money and start buying more books and just keep it moving. Right. Yep. Nice. What else are you talking about?
Well, I don't have. I can't really compete with your haul, so let me see. What I got
don't forget when those Johnny Quests are yours, all right? So I'm gonna send you one of those.
Good looking out, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Bro, you know it's like a damn near like a $600-700 book, man.
No, like I said, anything you send me, it goes in my personal collection, and when I'm worm food, you know, maybe my kids will do something with it. You know, maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't know what to do with it.
When you're pushing up mushrooms.
Going back to source. So, but I'm happy. I'm happy you got some good grades, because I've been at the other end of the spectrum where you send some books in and you're like, yo, what went wrong? Like, did somebody grade this when they were angry or you know, somebody didn't get any sleep? But whatever, it happens. But no, happy for you, man. That's a great pull. And you got some fire stuff. So I could see why that dealer's making the deal. That stuff's gonna move for him too. So that's good stuff.
And you know, like I want to say, like those long shots I'm keeping, right? And what's funny is that the majority of the books that I really keep for my personal collection aren't necessarily the most expensive.
Right.
You know, there's like just certain books are like, oh, I'd rather keep this, and I'd rather, you know, sell something like a major key to continue to fuel the hobby. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, I do have some major keys and stuff like that, and you know, really high grade. Like I got a 9.6 giant size X-Men #1. What do I need to keep 7.0s and 7.5s for, right?
Right.
But it's all about buy low, sell high, and continue and to move the hobby. So yeah.
Nice. Let me see here. I just I picked up Detective Comics 27. Nothing crazy. I just like the cover.
Oh, that's nice.
Something different, And I saw it one night late. I'm like, man, that's a really cool cover. I'm also getting it newsstand right now. This is the direct edition, so I don't know. I looked at it. I haven't read it. I haven't opened it. I just that to me, just that bat symbol and the darkness, and then the different color in the background right there. I love that. So picked up that just because I like the cover. Picked up some, obviously, me with moderns. Exceptional X-Men #1. It's a Warren Lowe cover. Emma Frost.
Emma Frost. There you go.
Yeah. Well, this book sold out. I was trying to get some virgins to go with it. This book sold out too quick. So that's another #1. Got another Emma Frost. I love Emma Frost. J. Scott Campbell cover. So there you go.
Yep, hips on her.
And then for my slab for this week's Hyper Haul, my slab is an oldie but goodie. Let me get it over here. So Greg Horn made this Deadpool #1 cover. He made Deadpool #1. It's basically with Wolverine and Deadpool fighting. This is actually the foil edition, because I have the original. The original one is worth a lot of money. I have that too in a 9.8. But what's cool with this one is there's only 200 of them.
You didn't get #1 and #200. Them are the only two numbers that you want. You want the first one and the last one.
I wish I could. So yeah, so that's a slab I picked up. But the foil, you guys can't really see it. It's really.
Does it have
glossy.
that number? Does it have that number in the
It's up here.
Yeah.
Not sure if you can see that, but
Yeah, that's cool.
It's up there. But yeah, super cool foil. But I have the
original shit, bro.
I don't know, man. I'm listen. I think the next show we're gonna talk about that, or we can talk about it now. But it's that's what destroyed the comic book industry in the late '90s, man. All these foils and
the gimmicks,
like you brought up the other day.
Pay more attention to the story and less on the gimmick of somebody getting it, whatever. Or like, like bait and switch.
Yep. And like you said, they're doubling down. A lot of things now are just foil. A lot of things are just foil. And it's funny how you would think people would learn from their mistakes, but listen, man, I can't argue with them. I am drawn to it like an insect to a light, like a bug to a light. And I know it might not be of any value, but listen, I like the way it looks. A lot of my covers are based on just, man, that's a cool looking cover. I never crack them.
Buy what you want, buy what you like, just take care of the books, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
I'll make fun of what you buy, but I'm not going to criticize what you buy. You're like, oh, you shouldn't want that. What kind of trash is that? You know what I'm saying? It's your money. You do what you want to do with it, man. As long as it makes you happy.
True.
Who am I to get in the way of your happiness or somebody's happiness, man? I'm not here to rain on nobody's parade and stuff like that. That's good stuff.
Yeah,
but we got to get you back down to Baltimore, though. You know what I'm saying? We need to come up with some tactics and some strategy to get you in the big leagues. You know what I'm saying? So you can hang
I'm getting there. I'm definitely not buying as much as I used to, especially the modern stuff. And I'm saving for a couple of things that you have. I want to buy. I want to get. So.
As a matter of fact, here's one. Where is it? So this one here was one of the disappointments, right?
Okay.
That remember the other X-Men 94 that was a 9.2 white pages.
Yes.
I pretty much call that one. I said that's probably between a 9.2 and a 9.4.
Okay.
The one I have in my hand that I'm about to show you now, like, man, this one's better looking than that one, but there was some shit on the back. I don't know if it's some I don't know, with some Diddy Lube or some shit like that on the back of it. But yeah, they caught it. You know what I'm
Was a
saying?
bottle of baby oil I got on there?
I don't know, man. They caught it and they're like, damn. And when they have like staining and shit like that, CGC, man, just hammers you. So if you look at
Right.
this book is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks
I mean,
gorgeous.
there are no spine breaks, no color breaks, all that stuff. The corners are all sharp. But then we go to the back, and let me see if I can get it in here. You could almost see it. See that little discoloration,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
So that's what they hit me on. So like I
Huh.
said, man, I don't know what kind of shit that is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send it to my man who specializes in deep cleaning. And maybe he can deep clean it.
He's got that
Because
distilled water in that laundry machine.
I don't know, man, but whatever that is, man, I want to see because bro, for real, this book looks better than that 9.2. Seriously.
Huh.
I mean, hands down.
Well, if he gets it out and resubmits it, and you get a 9.496, I'm buying the 9.2.
Yeah, so
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
You know you won't because it's all sold. Even this one, it's all gone, man. Man, don't worry, I got you. For some odd reason, there are certain books that I get over and over and over again. Right? Giant size X-Men #1s. They always come to me. X-Men 94 is not so much, but and then X-Men 12, first appearance of the Juggernaut. For some odd reason, I just always come across these damn things, right? So, but
I want to tell the Hypervive family story. So back in the day, I think it's 2015, somewhere around there, right? I'm sitting here, I think I'm watching an auction. So I call up Darnell. I'm like, yo, D, John says X-Men #1. They're bidding on this shit. And it was a really good look. It was this fucking guy, right? Guys, wait till you hear this story. So, I'm like, dude, it's like $300. It's you got to bid on this shit because like I was poor. I didn't have it back then. Matter of fact, I was unemployed to be honest with you. And so I'm like, call up D because maybe he wants. I know he collects these kind of books. I'm like, D, you got to jump in this auction. He's like, how much is it? I'm like $300. And he goes, what grade did I go? D, it looks like a 7.75. It looks really good. But these fuckers don't know the value of that book, and they're not bidding right. D sits here, drops a bid for like $375. I guess it was too high for the room, right? Leaves. I didn't know that he left. I'm like, bro, you got like 10 seconds. You got to bid more. Bid like $10 more just to protect yourself. This fucking guy disappears. Goes to take a shower, right? Auction's over. He wins it for $375. Nobody else outbid him, right? I'm like, bro, you have me on pins and needles. Where'd you go? He goes, I want to go shower. I go, bro, you won the bid. He goes, did I? I'm like, yeah. He's like, cool. He gets the book. He presses. What did it come back at for you? Like, was it 7.5, 8? What'd you get it? What was it?
Came back at 8.
For fucking $375. And he goes, I know I want to go shower. He goes, I didn't care. I'm like, wow, you got some balls, bro. I'm like, how do you just leave a bid like that?
I didn't care, man. It's like, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
For $375.
I mean, I don't act like that anymore. Right?
Oh, okay.
I mean, because most of the books now, like that, if I'm bidding for it, they're like we're talking about the thousands of dollars and stuff like that. So I'm not like just like yeah, man, I'm gonna bid $3,000 and like go take a shower and stuff like that.
Oh my God. What kind of recluse is this?
Yeah, it's not as reckless and stuff, right?
I'm glad you won it though, because like I said, that was a gorgeous book. I'm like, people were just like, this is way more. It was a couple thousand. I'm like, this is crazy.
Oh, funny you say that. The guy that I bought that book from, those two Volta horrors, the one that CGC overfeed me on or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I actually bought those books from him. That same guy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Funny.
I didn't even know that you still deal with him. I mean, that's going back in the day.
Yeah, it's going back a couple. Yeah. From something, he's on Facebook. What's it called? Collector Corner or something like Comic Collector Corner or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. I didn't even know.
No, man. He's always on there. Maybe I give him a little shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
He's a good dude. He's on there. He's on there ripping open damn Pokemon cards and all kinds of stuff like that. Then he goes back
should I open it?
Stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, no, they open up the cards and they do the little flip thing or whatever, and they turn it around and they start going through the cards and see if you got the Charizard or something like that. He does
Nice.
that,
Nice.
So
That's cool.
he's still cool. Actually, as a matter of fact, I actually sent him pictures of the grades that I got. He goes, "Oh yeah, man, that's cool, man. Can I tell people?" Like, yeah, so.
Nice.
But
Oh,
yeah,
it's a good dude. I like the guy.
yeah, no, he's cool. He's cool.
Nice. All right. Well, listen, guys, that's what we have this week. Stay tuned next week. I got some stuff on my mind to get off on my mind. So, I'm just, I don't like calling out content creators because we're all in the same family of genre, but yeah, I got some bones to pick with a couple of people. I'm not going to call them out. I'm just going to state what the issues are that I see and how they can really screw up the comic book market by not knowing facts on what to talk about. So stay tuned for that next show. You guys don't want to miss that one. But right now, hope you guys enjoyed the haul. It was more of a haul this week. I didn't know this was going to happen. I just wanted to find out what happened with D at Baltimore. I couldn't attend, so I apologize. Maybe next year. And but yeah, man, great pickups with the books, bro. Super happy for you. That's awesome that you got that.
Yeah, but the bottom line is like I'm not gonna be keeping them for very long, man. It's like I get a little bit of time to enjoy them, wrestle around with them, spread them on the floor, take some pictures or something like that. I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, the money I'm going to get for these books, I'm turn right back around and get a couple of these, but just in a much, much higher grade. For me,
yeah.
It's more about quality than quantity. You know what I'm saying? Because space is a premium at times. So, yeah, man, it was pretty good. Hopefully next year I'll have double the amount of books. Yeah, like double. Yeah, like the next time I'm because last time we went, I had like 50 books last time.
Yeah.
I did 50 last time. This time was only 35. So next time I'm gonna try to get up to my at least the minimum number of 50 books to grade and stuff.
Still, that's 50 books to press, man. That should.
Yeah. People like, well, I'm running around. Oh, you a dealer? I'm like, I ain't getting no, man.
I'm the king of New York. A comic gets sold in the park. I want in.
Oh yeah, right.
I got the king of comics over here.
No, not even close, man. There was one guy. This guy had stacks of books. Man, he was in front of me at the CGC counter, bro. This dude was just pulling out long boxes of books, and I ain't talking about he's pulling out moderns. I think he pulled out like the first 100 of Spider-Man.
What?
Amazing Spider-Man. First 100 of Fantastic Four. I mean, he had heat, man. He had like, dude, he had some heat. And he had. Did
you talk to him?
Hell no, I didn't want to talk to that dude. No, I'm just saying, man. He's like, one, I didn't want to slow because I was behind. Remember, they were cutting the line off. I was behind that guy, and I wasn't trying to slow shit down, right? Man, come on.
Okay.
So you want some help? People say, man, I'll help you take the shit out of the box and put it on the counter, bro. Let's go. But you can kind of see over his shoulder and stuff. First Green Goblin, first for AF-15. He had heat, man. He had and he had like just tons
boxes.
Of it. But he was a dealer, man. It's like, God, dog, bro. I mean, he had me, man. I looked like a chump compared to what he was pulling out, and that stuff looked good. It didn't look like drudge. It wasn't. I mean, he didn't have a first Green Goblin or first Craven the Hunter 9/8 or anything like that. But for Silver Age, that stuff looked like it was like in the 7s and 8s and stuff like that.
Wow.
So yeah,
you kind of wonder where those people get. Was he been collecting this for the past 20 years?
He was a dealer. He was a dealer.
Okay.
Cats be buying these collections and they press the stuff and try to get it graded, whatever. But yeah, but no, next year I'm gonna try to pick up the pace again. Have some different stuff going on, and I'm saying on the show now. This next curation of my next Baltimore show within 360 some days from now is going to be everything that I am going to keep.
That would be cool. That'd be cool.
So this, man, I'm making sure that whatever raw books I hunt in the wild are going to be the creme de la creme. You know what I'm saying? And this next one is it's all straight PC books.
Nice.
I pretty much knew that damn near all this was going to get sold. A couple of books
Okay.
I was gonna keep, like that X-Men 92. I was going to keep that, but since the guy says, "Oh yeah, man, it's dumping all in there, and I'll buy it all or whatever," all right, cool, not a problem.
Then what I will do on my end, then, since you're making that pledge to the Hypervibe fam,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and that we're gonna be here for you,
Yeah, well,
is I will do the same thing as you. I will start to go through my, because here's the problem. I got probably over 3,000 raw books in my closet. Seriously, folks, it's annoying. I will go through those and see what I deem valuable, and I'll get them ready. Same thing as you, and we both go together, and those stacks will be for our personal collection.
yeah.
So I like
So,
that.
but
Like that idea.
this be 50 books. It's like 50 slabs.
Yeah, I'll probably just do 10, but that's okay.
Come on, man.
No, dude, I
People
got
in
some
the comments, man. People in the comments, bro. You need to gas this guy up, bro. You need to blow
Oh
his head up,
Lord,
man. The challenge
the
needs to be
challenge,
set, man.
the challenge is to be set.
Challenged, dude, man.
Okay,
That's
I will
all
do. Okay, I will do 20 bucks. Does that sound fair? 20. 20 is a decent haul. Because if you're doing 50, I'm doing 20. You know what kind of long ass show that's going to be?
I'm just saying, man.
That's 70 graded books.
The only way you're going to get your collection a little bit more bespoke. You know what I'm saying? It's like you
Well,
have
no,
to.
I'm gonna grade some. I'm gonna get into some. No, I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna get into some pre-code. I'm
Man,
gonna
hey, bro,
purchase
I'm gonna
some
tell you right
Silver
now,
Age and purchase some.
do not buy shit without consulting a professional.
No, I would definitely call you or Damon. But I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna when I get there, I'm like, oh wow, you picked that up. Oh wow, look at you. It's not gonna be modern. It's not. So just to state, this is not gonna be modern stuff. I'm gonna change, and when we go together, you might be like, wow, you have changed. So.
Yeah, man. You got.
So I just don't want any surprise tears from CGC. All of a sudden, it's $4,000 on my credit card. I'm like, yo, somebody better return that money quick. I gotta pay my hotel fee.
All right, man. No, yeah, you stay with me on in the hotels. You stay with me. So yeah.
It's
So
funny.
hopefully, man, why you gonna drive that in some more, bro? I need to get these guys on the phone. I need to get these guys on the phone tomorrow, bro. Because for real, man, I'm like about right there. You know what
I'm just saying that's a hard hit when someone does a whole because I've been where you are, where there's a whole bunch of holes, whether it's a rent a car or a hotel, and they're there and they don't come off till you pay. They might even fall off to like 3 or 4 days after you pay. And here's some people that's got your money tied up like hostages, and you're like, dude, dog, you've got $8,000 in my cash tied up, and I don't have access to it. That's a big problem. That's a big issue.
I mean, they're gonna correct it. I'm not hurting for any money or anything like that, man. It's more of an inconvenience than anything. It's like a gnat, you know. God dang it, man. You know, it's more of an inconvenience than anything else, and it's the principle. Especially, like I said, that's like double down and the shit. Oh yeah, that's right. Ain't nothing right about that. And they're backing us like, come on, man. As a matter of fact, man, you know, whoever that dude was, I ain't gonna say his name. I remember his name pretty well. I actually screen captured, you know what I'm saying, the emails that he sent me saying that, oh yeah, it got checked or whatever. I put in there like, look, man, who the hell is verifying this shit? Because if they did, I would have never got 2 emails back like this. Y'all on
right.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tighten that up. You know? So, you know.
They're on that white horse. They're on that cho-ching.
Bro, it's like, man, you treat your smallest customer like your biggest customer. You know what I'm saying? Because as a matter of fact, you got more small customers than you got big customers. Right? It's just the fact that, you know, it just seemed like such a nonchalant attitude. If the dude lie, you know what I'm saying, didn't want to go through whatever, act like they're gonna. It's like, you know, when you're buying a car, oh, let me go talk to my manager real quick about this number. They go around, they go to the water cooler, get a drink of water, then come back out. Yeah, I talked to my manager, and it's like this. He ain't talk to nobody. He was like, put me on hold, came back, or, you know, dude, it's just BS, man. This is, they need to work on that. They need a little bit of help, bro. They want me to come in there and PMI that shit. I can do that for them. You know what I'm saying? Project manage that shit for them.
Pay me some money. I'll fix this.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
Yeah. What else you got?
That's it. That's all I got. I want everyone to like, subscribe, and comment. That's what I got. Like, subscribe.
Don't worry. I'll try
comment.
We'll try to put some things down there at the bottom to hopefully entice people to hit buttons or whatever. But we did get like on or one of our other videos, it had like over 300 views. Yay!
Well, listen, guys, whoever gave us all those views, kudos, thank you. We appreciate
Yeah,
that.
but
But
the
we want
thing
to give
is,
you guys some free stuff, so we need
yeah,
more
but
subscribers and more likes.
the thing is that no comment, no likes. I think it's our peers and competitors looking at a couple of guys talk about some good stuff, and they turn right back around like, yeah, man, that sounds like something to talk about. I'm gonna talk about
Oh
that too.
shit! I hope that's not the case.
You know what I'm
Fuckers.
saying? Yeah. So,
Yeah, I
like,
hope
man,
that's not the case.
show some love. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Because
Yeah.
everybody started where we started.
Not to
Zero.
mention, if they're doing that, there's no reason why they can't reach out to us for a collaboration. Because we're not, listen, it is what it is. But yeah, if they're doing that, then that's crazy. Like, yeah,
So we need to
I
do
don't know.
something like on our next video, like, the first 10 people who comment, make a comment of some sort or whatever, or, not nothing slick or anything like that, but make a comment about whatever's going on. I will send them something out of my personal collection. First 10 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's this, guys. You heard him. That's good. And it could be just like, hey guys, it could be, what guys? Why don't you talk about this? This is what's going on right now, or this is what's relevant, and we'll discuss it. We'll put some research into it and
then I'll
discuss
send you
it.
something to my personal collection. So what you see, that is my personal collection. I don't have too much. I don't have any dollar books. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he doesn't have Drudge. He doesn't stand for that.
Yeah, I don't have any dollar books in my
Yeah,
collection,
it's
unless
not. It's
somebody
not.
gives them to me. But I don't have any dollar books or anything like, most of the books I have are, hundreds of
Premium.
dollars or more. So, I mean, anything that I send somebody, one, will be high grade. Two, it'll actually be worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, let me just go ahead and send this guy, it's just some stupid shit,
A torn up X-Men 750. If there isn't such a thing.
Yeah, I mean, just some odd abstract, like just something, a bunch of nothing. I mean,
The
comic books are
Smurfs
comic.
50, the Smurfs 52.
Yeah. I mean, you enjoy comic books, man. But if you're gonna send somebody a gift, send them something that you wouldn't mind receiving either. I don't want to send somebody like an ugly tie for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Send somebody something cool. You know what I'm saying? Something
I
to get
agree. I agree. Guys, listen, we appreciate you watching, listening. Once again, my call to action, our call to action, like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next week. You got to stay tuned for that show. I got bones to pick because I'm mad, bro. I'm mad.
I'm
You'll
mad.
see me in a different light. All right, peace out. Thank you for watching.